Blake, what are you doing?
I'm returning from the dead, just like this Golgari Delirium list. Check it out. Greetings, Goblins and Geist.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Blake.
And welcome to The Cloudpost, where we have new Magic the Gathering arena videos every Friday, among other days. And we do ask that you like this video and subscribe to The Cloudpost so that more people can see it.
And The Cloudpost does not pay for advertising, so please like and share the video with your friends. It really helps grow the community, and we thank you.
Without further ado, how good is the graveyard in new Final Fantasy Standard? Welcome in to the Deck Tech. Today we have a Cloudpost Classic upon our hands. We have some new cards for one of Blake's favorite archetypes, and we know you love it at home. It is Delirium.
It is Golgari Delirium, and it is back in action with some fantastic new Final Fantasy cards, and we're going to talk about it. So we still kind of kept the old shell of the deck, so we'll run through it again. If you haven't seen Delirium, got a lot of one-drops, got a lot of things that want to put things in the graveyard, and you get paid off for it. So we got 3 cut downs.
Yes.
You have to have some removal against the early game aggro. You have a dead weight, which kind of acts as another cut down. It's just an enchantment to help you get Delirium online early on. If you mill it, so be it. We got Patchwork Beastie.
Oh yeah, Patchwork Beastie. Blake has made versions of the deck that has the Beastie in it and some that don't. But the card design here is excellent. Similar to some other Duskmourn staples for the archetype, this is a 2-type card, so you're getting the artifact, you're getting the creature, which means if this ends up in your graveyard, it is fueling Delirium.
It is fueling Delirium, which is exactly what we want to do. And with that being said, you'll see other Delirium payoffs. So continuing on to the 2-drops.
Yeah, Osseous Stick Twister.
One of my personal favorite cards in Standard. It's just a cool thing to turn on and be able to actually shoot your opponent for 2, and as well as swing, and then be able to combo it with other cards like the Fly Trap, which you'll see later on.
Yeah, we know how powerful this card is. We played it on the channel multiple times at this point. This card overperforms for being just an uncommon, and really my first thing that I see with this newest list of yours, Blake, is that we only have 3 of these.
We only run 3. I think we have enough life gain in the deck now, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of the 2-drops that gain us life, but so this deck obviously is weak against Graveyard Hate. So if your opponent plays Graveyard Hate against you, I wanted to have more interaction to be able to still beat our opponent.
Yeah.
So I went down on a few of the graveyard-based synergies.
Okay.
This being one of them. So I don't think you need too many Stick Twisters. 3 is probably fine.
Well, you want to see a Slept On card. That's Quag Feast.
Quag Feast. I absolutely love this card. It is perfect in this particular build, and it kills everything. Like, it's great. All the
we're gonna
die,
have
all the creatures die. You mill 2 cards, and then you can, blow the thing up with according to how many cards you mill, which is probably a ton. So,
Yeah, we're gonna have enough to hit basically whatever we want if our game plan is being executed properly.
Very true. I will say the art for this is terrifying, and I have no idea what the hell is going on. Is this goat getting eaten by bugs?
Yeah, that's accurate. Everything's getting eaten by bugs, actually. So, terrifying.
Yep.
Moving on, we have Dredger's Insight. Super cool synergy card. We played this card when Aether Drift came out because this card is also very powerful. This is just kind of a classic, like, Golgari card, really.
Yeah.
And
it gains you life.
Yeah, it gains you life. It mills you. And also, it's okay if you mill this because it's an enchantment. So, it's just all around good synergy setup card.
Exactly. And the next one is a card that I just pulled, and I was like, oh, this card's really good in this particular build. It's Esper Origins. Talk about Final Fantasy good stuff. This is one of them.
This card seems very strong.
It's Surveil 2, gain 2. Unfortunately, you don't get the draw. However, it goes to the graveyard, and you set your draws up. And then if you're able to cast this card from your graveyard, it comes back as the Esper Maduin. Reveal the top card of your library if it's a permanent, put it in your hand. The next turn on the saga, you get 2 free green, and then the turn 3 is other creatures you control get +2/+2 and trample, which is pretty good. Also, it's just a 4/4, so.
Yeah, I don't even know how often we will get the summon out. We may a lot, but just another sorcery that, like, potentially with the Surveil, I think that we're gonna a lot of the times like surveil them, just throw them both in the graveyard.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So yeah, so I like it.
It has synergy with the deck, plus it's got flashback to be able to bring back the summon. Which that's cool.
If we are doing that, and if we mill it,
it's not crazy. It's 4 mana, so it's like, oh, all right, we just have a turn to do this, and then set up our next plays. So I like it. I like it. It's a cool card. It's definitely just a card we're testing out, but maybe turns out to be amazing. In my testing, it was pretty solid, but I only draw it every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, it is a one of. We'll see by the time we're done testing it a bit if it's, you know, even better than that.
Very true.
We got Lily.
Lily is great for this kind of build. Plus, you kind of want Planeswalker to help trigger Delirium. I think that Lily is the best Planeswalker for this build, but you could also run the Tyvar. I guess you could have him, but he doesn't seem to do as much with the free tappy abilities. I don't know. He's good in like a combo deck. Lily is also a control piece, so if you need to play against control, you can stop them from drawing their cards or make them sack a creature and just get ahead of them.
Lily's just ideal.
Lily
is ideal for this matchup. It, again, is the Planeswalker creature type to have in your graveyard, but also the +1 on Lily is going to offer you better things in this deck than anything that Tyvar could do, because you're getting to choose a card in your hand, and say you're not actually Delirious yet, you have control over what you're putting in the graveyard and can unlock that. So I think it's just like perfect for this deck. This is still a new card. Karsi Revenant, but this card's just really strong, man.
It is. It's a 3-mana, 3/3 flying lightning death touch. Nighthawk has seen a makeover, and it's gotten even better over the years. But this one also can come back from the graveyard and be put all its counters on a new creature. So
extremely push Nighthawk. But yeah, so this is a perfect choice in my opinion, Blake, because, well, you alluded to we have other ways to gain life that are other than Stick Twister. This is your opponent, even if they do hate the graveyard, sure, you lose out on the renew, but you have the front half of this card, which is just a good mid-range creature.
Yes, and can block and be control-y, so having Death Touch on a creature is amazing, particularly in a build like this, and even giving, like, it combos well with other cards. Like, so the next card is Omnivorous Flytrap, which we've talked about before. This card makes any other creature you have huge. If you have Super Delirium, it makes it massive.
Popping off with Flytrap is a ton of fun.
Your opponents can traditionally, when played with this card, if your opponent lets this stick for at least a turn, they are going to be heavily punished by its power. It goes off way too quick. It just becomes extremely out of hand.
But yeah, putting the potential Super Delirium counters on a Karsi Revenant, that seems pretty nuts, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we have other cool, crazy plays. My favorite thing to do with it is put it on Flytrap counters on the Stick Twister.
Oh, yeah.
Just to make it huge, and then its trigger is insane at the end of turn. It's like, oh, you want to take 6 or you want to discard a card?
Right.
Most of the time, they're forced to discard at that point. It can just kind of end the game that way, which is why I like the Stick Twister.
Yeah, they combo very well together.
Yeah.
Has to be included in the deck. Maelstrom Pulse, excellent card in these colors, excellent card in Standard right now for multiple reasons.
Yeah, this is one of the best removal spells in history, so.
Yeah. We almost played a version of this that didn't have Squirming Emergence, and Blake remembered at the last minute, so I'm glad you put this back in.
I absolutely love Squirming Emergence, and I remember one of my previous builds had it, but this is just a cool card. It's really good in this particular build. We mill so many things. It's so easy to get the Fathomless Descent online to be able to bring back anything you want, and you really can bring back nearly anything you want.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some other cool cards that are fun to bring back with this. But Drag to the Roots is the next piece, and this is just a one-of, just because it is easy to hate on the graveyard decks, and if you don't want to cast this for 4 if you don't have to, but in most games it's just 2 mana, which is awesome.
Yeah, very solid removal spell for this deck. Good payoff for playing a Delirium strategy, and an even better payoff for Delirium strategy is the Swarmweaver.
If Stick Twister isn't my favorite, it's this Scarecrow, because holy heck is the Swarmweaver insanely good. It's a 3 for 1.
Yeah, it's a 3 for 1, and it always seems to overperform. We play a lot of Delirium on this channel, and we've played it 3 times at least, and this is very good. This card just always does well.
This card always will make its way into the Delirium list. I just cannot see anything overperforming like this does. And you don't have to have Delirium to get the insects. Just make sure you know that. It is a 3 for 1 no matter what. If you have Delirium, they are bigger. They're 2/2s with Death Touch.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very good. And now my question there then, too, is that more of just the balance of the numbers of the deck, you only found room for 2 of them this time?
Yes and no. I wanted to keep the deck at a lower curve. That's really the only reason I took it out, because we put in a bigger creature, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But the next card is Belmerk. You guys
Overlord
know
of
I feel like
Belmerk.
this one truly does not need an explanation.
This is likely the most standalone powerful card in the deck.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
this creature is stupid.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. 2-drop. The 2-drop, and with Impending, and it helps you mill. You need this card for the deck to work. If you don't have it, honestly, don't play it.
I mean, your ideal curve is probably Beastie into Impending Belmerk, right? Yeah.
Very, very, very true. An insane 1 and 2 that would be. So the last card, Diamond Weapon.
New card.
New Final Fantasy card. It just slots very well into this kind of list. he says, hey, I cost 1 less for each permanent card in your graveyard.
Mm.
We have a ton of permanent cards in this list. Now, to be fair, not everything is a permanent in this list, so we're not trying to get this out as fast as possible, which is why there's only 2 of them in there.
Yeah, but there's probably times where this is going to be 2 mana, yeah?
It is easy to get 8 permanents in our graveyard. Or 7, excuse me. And then he's just a 2 green, 8/8.
2 green, 8/8, and that last line of text, very interesting to me. I wonder how this is going to play in Standard, but immune. Prevent all combat damage.
Yeah, it's a strange ability. I guess that's a keyword now.
Yeah.
Prevent all combat damage dealt to this creature. So, also he has reach, which is cool. I wish he had flying. I just think it's cool looking. But looking at the lands, you might see these lands and be like, wow, you're running a ton of tap lands. Yes, we are, but we also have a ton of life gain to stabilize us.
Yeah, so
I want to show that just real quick before we go over the lands. All right, look. The Quartz Revenant gains us a ton of life. The Esper Origins gains you 2 life. The Osseous Stick Twister gains you life. There's a bunch.
Dredger's Insight.
Dredger's Insight gains you some life. Yep, there's a bunch. Want to let you know you're going to gain the life back. Don't hesitate.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But you are 4 Mortuaries, which do combo with your Verges.
Yeah, you have to have the Mortuaries to be able to surveil and get your Delirium online. And this is probably the best land for that for the deck.
Yeah,
because it synergizes so well with it.
I agree. And you still have 4 fast lands in these colors. You still have 4 pain lands in these colors. So you got really good fixing here.
Yeah.
And then Restless Cottage of all of the Eldraine man lands, this is arguably the best.
It really is. Plus, you can gain some life with this as well.
Yeah. So moving on, we have a sideboard for you here for our best of 3 matches. We've got some classic hate cards here. We've got Duress and Leyline of the Void.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure this sideboard was very solid against the current meta. Duress is great against several different decks out there. Leyline of the Void is just one of those cards I wanted to have against the Oculus deck and the Omniscience deck. Yeah. Those things are very real. So don't let them...
Oculus, definitely, yeah.
This shuts them down.
And, the second you're like, oh, we never were going to play against Omniscience, is the next thing you queue against. So
every time,
never know.
It never fails. Speaking of enchantments, we have Enchantment Hate with Pick Your Poison.
Pick Your Poison, back on the menu. Very strong, flexible sideboard card.
1 mana to blow up the Corey Steelcutter, I think yes.
I think yes, indeed. And speaking of hating on Corey Steelcutter, you've got Terra Sunder and you got Maelstrom Pulse, which both do a good job. This can get rid of the artifact itself, and this gets rid of tokens very well.
Yeah, kills everything. And the last slot I put in, I wanted to have something that wasn't going to need... I wanted like another win condition that wasn't going to need the graveyard-based synergy. So why not Unholy Annex? This card is so good as a control piece into your deck to help you win the game, help you find answers to what you need, and then just become a threat in itself and win the game. However, you don't have to have Delirium to make this thing good, and while you don't run demons, this is just a powerful card that can win the game on it by itself if they have hate for you. Your opponent slots in Rest in Peace. Well, guess what, buddy? We have an Unholy Annex.
Yeah, I think I like the line of thinking there, Blake, and I think we're probably going to sideboard this in a lot.
Yep, I can't imagine not. It's performed quite well in several different decks, and when my testing in this, it seems fine. There are some other pieces I thought about putting in the deck, and we'll talk about those in the recap, so make sure you stick around for that, but let's get into some games.
All right, we're mulliganing again. We've already mulliganed once, but we have to.
We have to mulligan to 5.
I mean, we can play this, but that's not enough.
It's not enough. And it's also really bad if we don't find anything. What is this? What is this?
Oh, and we're on the play. This is tough.
This is miserable. There's 2 lands.
2 lands.
Oh my god.
All right. So we're keeping 4. We're keeping 2 lands.
We're keeping Belmerk and Carsey or Lily?
Yeah. One of those 2.
Actually, is it better to keep Forming because you're going to Belmerk? You have more options in this sense that we're just playing in the graveyard.
That's probably a good thought, right?
Keep Storming then. Awkward.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if we can win a match on a multi 4, then we're doing something.
Yep. I mean, shoot, we might be able to Squirming that thing into life and have plays, but we'll see. This is a
commercial district. What does that make your mind think of?
Red-green Delirium.
Okay.
It is not that. This is gonna be
Boiler Villages.
Some kind
it's
of
like Titans, pretty much.
Like Jund Titans, I think is the old version of the deck. I haven't seen this very often. Every once in a blue moon I see it. But there's also like a combo with that card, so it might be like the red-green combo deck.
It's also gonna be Teamer.
Why do you say that?
Well, I've seen the teamer,
Okay.
or it's just maybe 5 color, but it just has this.
95 color Titans.
Right. All right. Filmer.
You can play. You can do Underground Mortuary first because you get to see one more card. Throw it in the graveyard. Do it to it. Let's see it. Let me get the goodies. All right, we're getting a Swarm Weaver. Actually, no, we want our Flytrap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now we can just squirm back for the other thing and we'll be happy.
We are gonna come off of Delirium though.
That's fine. I mean, I think.
Summon Fenrir. Land.
Okay, you gotta put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then you draw a card for the greatest power. This is a weird card.
Mm-hmm.
Waste comes down. We can actually cut his creature down. I think we
can do that plus Squirm.
Do we have any instants in the graveyard? No, so it'll
so this will help. Yeah. Cool.
Swarm.
I mean, this is I mean, we're trying to be in there, man. This is a Mold of 4. We're doing things.
True.
We are doing things. They have a million cards in hand, but we almost can't acknowledge that.
Well, let me think about it.
You know,
we got a Flytrap. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
This card's so good.
Yuna is very good.
I should have figured they were bringing things back.
We've already played against this.
Yep.
That is quite annoying. This is basically Fury when it gets to do it like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we got plays. Put them on the bugs.
Put them on the bugs. 1 bug, 2 bug. Yep.
Red bug, blue bug.
Yep.
But, you know, dead bug, too.
Nothing flies, so I guess we see.
Because he's going to blow him up.
He is going to blow him up.
Or our fly trap, I guess.
Probably the Flytrap if I were.
The fact that this has ward, too.
That's because the unit.
I know, this is insane. This is a cool... You know, this might be something we want to explore, though. I do like the idea of getting this thing for free.
It's pretty cool. Getting any enchantments for free is awesome.
Yeah.
Enchantments are just so powerful in Standard right now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Hope of Spira. Okay. Oh, well. That's one of your low-to-the-ground cards that you have. But yeah, just Naya enchantments. Yeah. Because cool. Hauntwoods. And you get Mistmoors. So, I mean... You get Hauntwoods, Mistmoors, which are like the best anyway, but then you get Boiler Bilges too.
Yeah, Yuna really turns this deck into something outrageously good.
Because also right now, yeah, I mean at the end step they get the Hauntwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, the Beastie? Okay.
I guess we take 8.
More removal?
I mean, we could block here. I should have done that.
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't have killed it.
Right.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was bad on my part.
It's alright. At first, I didn't want to block it, but it's like, oh, it's only 3. So, yeah, you get Hauntwoods.
Yikes. Want to make him sack a creature?
I mean, yeah, I guess sack.
Part,
yeah, sack your fear.
Actually, oh, well, they have finalities, yeah, so.
Yeah, these have finalities. So, the thing is, the ward is only during their turn as well, so... It's not, like, unbeatable, but, like, the value already is insane. Because, you know, this... So, you gotta think, too, when they played this on 5, they got, what is that, 6? So they got 9 mana worth of play on turn 5. Which, actually, it was turn 4, right? Because they ramped?
Yeah, we're kind of dead.
Yeah.
We were kind of dead, because we can't swing and get any counters right now, because if we swing Flytrap, it's gonna die.
Yeah. So we're pretty much already out of the game.
We're good. We're dead. We can go to next game. I mean, mulliganing to 5 is brutal.
Mulliganing to 5 is brutal, and I don't know. We'll see. I wonder what game we have for this deck.
Take Your Poison is huge. Terra Sunder's huge. Bounce from Pulse is huge.
So those are...
Void is good.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Do we need to do that?
I think so. That's what his game plan kind of is. Like, Yuna just is no more, and neither is FOMO.
Okay, so we put all of our Voids in.
Put all their pick poisons in, because it kills all his creatures. Terra Sunder is amazing.
Obviously.
Pulse is amazing.
Okay.
Honestly, we're going to have a weird one here. I think we take out the cut downs.
Yeah, for
These
sure.
creatures are all good. Deadweight comes out.
We have a lot of sorceries now.
1 Esper, or actually I like that.
Well, this is enchantment too, so that's okay.
We have a ton of enchantments. We can drop Daedreader's Insight. probably drop. Diamond Weapon's actually kind of good in this one.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah, it's pretty
Because
solid.
even if they go boiler bilges to deal 4 to it, then that blocks infinitely.
Yep, it's just a massive wall.
This is tough though. Because Duress also doesn't seem dead, but the thing is, they have a lot of.
I think Duress is dead.
Well, because does it hit that at all?
Yeah,
It doesn't even hit it.
It's an enchantment creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, you can't hit anything in that deck. I don't think it runs any non-enchantment creatures. Parsy's good. Lily's good. Lily's bad.
Lily's okay.
It's good if we get Leyline of the Void. I drop 1. Drop a Lily.
I mean, we could drop 2 more if you want, and then we only have 1 more cut. Maybe a Squirming Emergence.
I'm dropping double Fly Trap.
Just 2 of the traps again.
Yeah, you always got to assume that your opponent's going to hate on their graveyard stuff, so then it's safer to take out some graveyard synergies.
Do you still want the 4 Bailmerks then?
That card kind of turns us on. So yeah.
Okay.
Turn Delirium on. I think we need to take 1 Lily out then.
Okay.
Either that or a Quag Feast I'm struggling with, but I think 1 of the 2.
Oh, well. Okay. Alright, I mean, this is fine,
right? Drop a Quag Feast and put the Lily back.
Yeah, 2 Lilies.
Because worst comes to worst, we don't have it. You know?
Yeah.
If our graveyard is gone, Quag is dead.
That's right, and also, but Planeswalker being a mill over target is always good.
Yeah. Getting it back with Belmerk is no joke. And it helps Delirium.
Alright, let's get a good hand.
That is
a keepable hand. Yeah, I guess we get 2. I guess we put them out. Yeah, we.
It's gonna auto do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we're gonna see how good Void is in this matchup because we got it, and this, in a way, this is only a 5-card hand, you know. So let's surveil.
We did pretty good with a 5-card hand last game.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for turning Delirium on.
Beastie.
Let's go.
Play a Beastie.
That's pretty huge. Did we play that in the Beastie?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the mill card. I mean, at this point, if I was him, you kind of have to recognize your deck's significantly slower. While Yuna is still good because it gives your creatures trample, lifelink, and all the jazz. She's kind of like the Zur replacement.
Yeah. I think it's better than Zur, though, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's a different build.
Yeah.
As a creature herself, yeah, I think she is, but the Zur deck is more of a control build, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, nice. Delirium's coming.
Bailmerk.
Yeah, Bailmerk.
Bailmerk.
Swing then. I mean, killing 2 Leyline of the Voids cannot be an easy task for this man.
Right.
Or woman, or whoever they are.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. These are good choices, man.
Diamond Weapon actually seems good here, but...
But how close are we?
Permanent, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we're only going to have 3, though.
4, 5. 5 next turn because Patchwork. So then it's 3 mana.
If it's a permanent.
Or so it's 4 mana then.
It doesn't count lands?
It does.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like you said.
5 next turn if it's permanent.
So, but if it's only 4, then this costs how much?
4.
5 still?
Yeah. It's 9 mana.
So we're kind of far away.
Liliana is probably best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Yeah. We can swing.
Yes. We actually do want to land next turn. Because Lily's good, but also Swarmweaver wouldn't be bad.
Yep.
Either way, I mean, we got plays.
If we don't draw a land, it's going to be Lily. If it's the land, it's probably Swarmweaver to progress the board.
Mm-hmm.
I think we definitely...
What are you doing, opponent? I guess they have Get Lost.
I'm thinking they're questioning whether they want to do that or not, because double Leyline of the Void's like, well, do I kill Leyline of the Void, or do I kill...
Oh, Heritage Reclamation?
Same concept, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, I wouldn't have killed that guy. That was not the threat.
Commercial District?
That makes me think they have more hate, but I would have killed the Bailmerk. If I had 2 and I kill Void, I mean, I don't know how much that matters for the deck, but I know they could just ramp.
So, if we don't draw a land... Okay, we drew a tap land, but I think we play Lily still.
We do. We Mortuary first, though. See what's on top. We don't want that.
Not necessarily. We already have a cottage.
Yeah, we're good. Max we need is like... I mean, we want to be able to animate it maybe, so... But
so we ditch Maelstrom Pulse.
I think so. They have no threats, I mean.
Yeah, we ditch it. I think we want to get this going. They have to answer Lily. I mean, they can get lost it, but You know, then next turn we have Swarmweaver, and Belmerk will be at 3 counters at the end of this
What'd they
turn.
ditch?
A Lush Portico.
Belmerk's coming.
They're checking our graveyard, so they might have another Heritage, right? Yep, Heritage Reclamation, which is a good card in this matchup for sure.
I don't think they would target our graveyard with it.
No.
You could hit Belmerk or the Voids.
Yep. Yep, but you know what? At least, so I'm okay with that, just for the fact that it wasn't Get Lost on our Lily, which is like our game plan. Because now we're gonna play something that's a threat.
Lily's
okay,
gone.
now you get the but you know what? At least it's Leyline Binding.
It's Leyline Binding. We have a ton of removal for it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we still throw out Swarmweaver.
Well, we definitely throw out Swarmweaver.
Yeah, our other options swing for 4, but this is good.
If we needed to remove something from the
board.
graveyard, then I would consider doing it. Like if we really had to hit an enchantment from him, yeah. But
I mean, we swing for 10 next turn
it's no
if
joke.
they don't impede us.
No joke.
Sure.
Some hate. Like, at least we got flyers. Let's play that.
Okay.
See what's on top.
Need gas.
That's
that
not
qualifies.
bad. Yeah, that qualifies. 2
Swing
flyers.
for 4.
Actually, we swing only 1 in the air. It's got Death Touch.
Oh, so just
If he
keeps him
swings
off
at us,
swinging,
yeah,
I
it's
guess.
like he can't swing at us then. Just poke away. We can technically animate Cottage and double block, but
So they can still play a Yuna, it's just, you know, they just don't get value. But this would be a 6 lifelink.
they get, yeah, so it's lifelink and trample, so that's not bad.
No, not at all. But, I mean, it takes away their Haymaker, like our ley lines take away the Haymaker of, like, you know, this for free, whatever. Oh, they play it as well.
Good card. I mean, Esper Oranges is cool. I love the art, love the style of the card. It's got a lot of abilities, like, it's just a cool...
We are wrecking them on it because it's gone forever now. But yeah.
Right?
Be our guest.
He's not slinging into that. Let's do it.
Let's do one ourselves.
Wag Feast. And, dude, can we just keep this as is?
We definitely keep both of these cards. It's whether we want to Quag Feast this turn or play Diamond Weapon this turn.
I always forget the backside of this. Reveal the top card of your library as a permanent card, put it in your hand. So we could just cast this.
Oh,
now.
yeah. So do that. Go back to View Browser. Let's definitely do this. So put Quag Feast second from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll put this
Diamond
in our
Weapon.
hand. Now we just recast
and then
it.
we recast it.
Put Diamond Weapon in our hand.
Yeah. And then we get this.
Yep.
And then we swing 2 in the air. Cool.
Awesome stuff.
Esper.
Moduin?
Yeah. Okay, Beans. Glad they're just now getting around to doing that obnoxious card. So we get, we got a lot going on next turn. This 2 mana, ironically, is enough to play this for free.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you get the Beans it, draw it, so that's fine. We'll trade a bug.
That sentence is dumb.
Trade a bug? Do you do it?
Yeah. Do it. You won't do it. You can't haunt us. You can't do it.
Hey, concede!
I can't beat that.
Dude, and we had Quag Feast coming next turn, so we had a lot of good things going on. This is tough. We actually have more cards that are relevant in this matchup than we have good cuts, because Unholy Annex would not be bad in this matchup at all. They're really slow.
Yeah.
If we would have just went turn 3 Annex that game, it would have been great.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I mean, we could keep it this way, but like this is tempting. I don't know if you see anything else. I could see cutting Swarming Emergence for Unholy Annex, but I mean this card is powerful. It goes to the battlefield.
Getting
so
back our
powerful.
Swarmweaver and stuff is like really good. I don't want to cut it if I don't have to. Annex doesn't seem bad though. I'd cut a Belmerk for one. Like a singular Belmerk.
I mean, do you even want the Annex?
Annex is good. I mean, it's a powerful card, especially against this kind of deck. So Annex is good, and I honestly don't like Flytrap in this matchup.
Like at all?
Not really. Their creatures are huge. Like we can't swing the Flytrap.
But things get huge with Flytrap.
Only if you can swing it.
Yeah.
It's like
you get it the first time it comes in, but I get what you're saying.
It's only a few +1/+1 counters. It's kind of just clunky.
Okay. So this is better then?
Yeah.
Do you want the 4th Belmerk back for something?
No.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're going to run some Graveyard Hate this time.
This is also a good plan against Graveyard Hate.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the sideboard, because I'm like, it's going to have to...
Yeah.
We're going to have another win condition. So
right.
Let's do it.
All right. So we're maybe a little less beat down, but kind of how we saw in that game, we don't need to be that fast.
Kind
like
of tempo.
Yeah.
We just kind of have to tempo them out.
Mid-range them, and then we like, had the ley line, so...
This is great.
Yeah.
It's a great hand.
Okay. Keep it. Double Beastie.
The black mana does hurt us a little bit, but we have so much green
black
going on. Well, yeah, I just meant like it'll physically hurt us. Oh.
Although, we're not against mono red.
I am a little sad to not open up a void, but...
Yep, I was looking for it.
Maybe we'll
because now when we draw them, it's going to be really clunky. Hey, even better.
Yep.
All right. I'm sure they loved not seeing Leyline of the Void.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, did he just take him out? We didn't. Vacuum? That's
make
not
you
nice.
Sack it.
Yeah.
So we decline now?
No,
because they can just eat it for free.
Yeah, you're right. We decline it. That does suck.
Yeah. But we can go ahead and get it out of here.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Artifact. No target.
Good for you.
Pick your poison, man. Loving pick your poison. Like, we beat
Beastie.
Beastie beats. We will mill 2 cards.
Mm-hmm. And then Anax, probably.
Yep. Fenrir.
Yep. So luckily they don't have anything busted in the yard yet.
Damn. We're gonna get there pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is the play.
We just play that thing, yeah. Draw some cards.
So they can Una, like, right now, but, they don't have anything in the yard yet.
Not yet. That's why I was kind of awkward with Lily. I was like, Lily's? Man. He's gonna probably play like a Hauntwoods here. What I would do. Hard cast the dang thing. I guess a FOMO's good too. Card a card. What you gonna ditch? A forest.
Okay, well, luckily they only have 2 cards in their hand.
They kind of. I think they kept a good, solid hand against our graveyard. I think they really wanted to live on Ghost Vacuum.
Right. Yeah, they kept off of Ghost Vacuum, and then they just had like a functional hand past that because they had this probably, and they have their colors. So But yeah, they kept it on a sideboard card, and we had a sideboard card as well.
There's another one.
That is also a sideboard card.
That makes me sad.
All right.
We need to find Delirium. Please. Alright. That actually wasn't the worst. We have any instance in our graveyard? No.
No, but we can get Unholy Annex back.
We can get Unholy Annex back.
Or we can
tear asunder the Fear of Missing Out and have blockers up. I was like, Tear Asunder, Stick Twister seems good.
True.
Tear Asunder, Swing and Stick Twister are good. I think we do that.
Okay. That is probably a play. I
can still do that next turn.
I was fearing burning this for the fact that they go like a Una or something, but they don't have anything insane yet.
Yeah, I think we'd go aggressive.
Okay. All right, let's go aggressive. Enchantment, which this is. Swing for 6. Play a Stick Twister that's turned on.
And their Fenrir dies, by the way.
Oh, it does now? Nice. But they're going to draw a card.
Or tie, so they draws a card. They literally just draws a card.
Okay. But also trigger right now. Oh, they just sack it because they were going to sack it anyway, I guess?
Don't get to draw a card, though, so they're down 1 card. I would have taken the 2, I don't know.
Yeah. That was weird. All right, opponent.
I mean, that's the value right there for
sure,
Twister.
yeah, so...
Joshua.
This card has proved to be very good.
You cannot flip it. You cannot flip it right now.
Why not?
You need 5 mana. Plus tap it.
Well, yeah, this turn he can't flip it.
That's not bad. It's gonna deal 2 damage to everything, so it'll kill our Stick Twister.
This is castable now too. I wish we would have milled a Lily.
Questioning whether we just get Annex back still. I think we do.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm worried about this. Also, we can get this 4/4 this turn.
We can.
Maybe that's the play, actually.
Well, let's see. He's almost guaranteed doing this, and deals 2 damage to each opponent, right? I thought it was each creature and opponent. I always forget about that. But then it's a 4/4 flying lifelink.
Right. So we will need an answer to that, but we haven't answered that in hand because we have Diamond Weapon. Diamond Weapon has reach.
Yeah.
I think we Esper Origins and get that 4/4 because also we get value. We can stack our deck.
Yeah.
We go to 17. So we don't want either of these really.
Things, yeah. Gain 2 life, trigger the thing.
Get a 4/4. Next turn we get 2 extra green mana.
It's not a permanent, but we have a removal spell.
Okay, so there we go.
We just don't attack.
And then, yeah, we don't attack, and Diamond Weapon is only 2 mana now, which we get for free next turn.
Yep.
So we put the Stick Twist at the end.
2 damage?
Yeah.
2 damage.
So we're at 19. Yeah, you can tap out and do the Phoenix play, but we are gonna... Okay,
Find a way.
sure.
He's
And you,
binding...
yeah, you bind the... Yeah, that guy.
I'm fine with that.
It is fine. Because if we kill this, this just goes back to our graveyard, right? And then we can do it again.
Actually, no, it's got a finality counter still.
Does it?
I think it goes away. I think.
Okay.
It would come back to the battlefield. I don't actually. That's a really good question. I don't know.
Well, let's. Oh no, I wanted to block him.
Oh.
I wanted to double block it.
We can kill him. I don't want to do that. Yeah.
All right, you die, opponent. Brew season is upon us. That's what we're seeing. But you know, I've seen their deck before.
I've seen a build of that before, similar. I didn't think Joshua was in it, but that was cool. I don't like Joshua. I think that's probably one of the worst cards to come out of that deck. Everything else was extremely powerful.
I'm not sure if that card is good or bad yet, but I actually think, well, because we've lost to it before.
True, it's just such a hefty mana sink, in my opinion.
It is.
However,
but so basically, it's a new seasoned Pyromancer, because seasoned Pyromancer was a 3-drop that was like a value thing that had a 5-mana activated ability that was a value thing.
True, it's close, similar stuff, but it's also from the graveyard. You get double casting it. And I'm definitely not a fan of Joshua, but Yuna and Spira, oh man.
Yeah, so
we had to put in graveyard hate, and it didn't even matter against the deck that wasn't a graveyard.
Yeah,
deck.
their deck is not a graveyard, but Yuna being able to get like the boiler bilge on turn 5 and stuff like that is so powerful. We had to respect it.
Yeah.
So, but either way, we got there, and our deck did a bunch of cool things.
It certainly did, and we're gonna do it again. Check it out.
I think we can keep this.
Yeah, it's not.
I really hope we don't draw a bunch of lands, but dude, these cards are so good.
Yeah, I want to keep it as well.
And we have a Surveil land.
We do. But I think it's a little safer to keep. Let's keep
All
it.
right.
We're playing against Aggro.
Like if this was just like a Belmerk, it'd be amazing.
Oh, dude, we have to kill the Chocobo. We have to kill the Chocobo. We can give it like a turn, I think, before it gets out of hand.
Well, then do we? Or we could just kill it now and do this on 2.
I'm thinking I want.
It just really delays our beastie.
Oh, yeah, we got to get beastie out. I think we beastie here. I might be greedy for thinking that, and we'll be proven
wrong.
What
can they do to make this a 3 power next turn?
I don't. That's the thing I'm struggling to figure out.
Like, is there actual rampant growth of any kind that I'm not thinking of?
Maybe. I don't know. Rampant growth is really good. I don't think they would have reprinted it. No. I'm on beastie. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's see if the greed consumes me.
Chocobo.
It is a cute little critter. He's just on. Are they just on mono green? Tifa.
No, they got landfall.
Right, so that's what we killed. We killed Tifa.
Yeah.
Tifa too good. No, deadweight's good.
Oh, that is a shame.
We have to kill it. We have to kill it
we
now.
kill it and Surveil.
Yep.
Dang, this is gonna be out of range next turn.
Surveil first.
Oh.
Just see if we can find some other removal. I mean, obviously we have to kill. Yeah, we're good.
I mean, yeah, keep it on top.
Yeah, we kill Tifa. Tifa goes crazy. All right. We are chilling.
We're chilling.
Chocobo going.
We're against
crazy.
mono green, landfall aggro. That's really cool.
That's what it seems. Bristlet Bill, baby. Look at Bristlet go. Additional counters are being put on things now. We have giant chocobos. Ouch. No, we don't mill.
Right. Because we want to do this turn.
Sack a creature.
Sack a creature. This is cool, man. Mono green landfall.
Might be able to slow it down enough for.
Yeah, it's cool. We get to shift our deck. Like, it feels like so many times where we have to, when we're playing black, we have to board into like duress matchups.
Yeah.
And like the spell hate. Yeah, landfall.
That's a crazy equipment.
Yeah.
So we don't care. We just summon it again and make you sack it again.
I mean, we almost want this in the yard. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we do mill this time. Sweet, we got there.
Nice, we're turned on. All right, so
we just make them. We bring back.
We just do it. Yeah.
Bring back Lily with Squirming and make them sack the.
Is this going to? No, we'll still be delirious by 1.
Double check.
We will.
Enchantment, instant.
Artifact creature.
Yeah.
We also had double spell this turn, but this has got to be the play, man. We're getting beat up by this Chocobo.
We are beating. Yeah, we're gonna die to that if he goes crazy.
And we have cut down up, which is so sick right now, because even if they go like Bristly Bill or Tifa, when they go to lay a land and put that on the stack, we just respond. Or if they go to equip this, you know. Escape Tunnel. This is a really commander card.
That's really good with Tifa, because you
for sure
you crack it on Tifa, and then you're like, you can't block this. Here's a bunch of lands.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
The Chocobo is
traveling Chocobo. It's killable.
Oh, we can't see it.
What do you mean?
Oh
part. Yeah, we don't get to see it.
So now we
kill it. They paid 3 mana to look at the top of their deck. It's fair.
It's fair. I mean, if it was a land, they would have been able to play it. Manil. No, our critter.
So we're not gonna comment on Patrick Beastie's like little arm, right? Like the little
it's a
arm.
strong hand.
Do we double spell? Do we fly trap? I think we go down a resource with them.
I think we can drop Esper Origins just to recast it.
True. Fantastic. Why didn't I think of that?
I mean,
this is definitely the play, my friend.
So good.
This card is busted. Let's just do it right now.
What is that? Snakeskin Veil. That's a cool art.
That's terrifying that they have that card.
They're all in on Tifa.
Yep. This?
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. This card is so good. It really is. We can ditch a land maybe, unless though. Here's the thing: having 5 mana is not bad. We could just cast this card. But what do you want to do?
I want to.
We can ditch it. We can get it. We get free mana next turn.
Yeah, we get free mana next turn. So let's just ditch the land and get a free stick twister.
Okay. Yeah, because this is going to our hand. Oh my goodness.
We get to see
so
another
good.
card actually. Oh, it doesn't trigger the same spell. Duh.
Swing 3. We also have a Lily stacked and ready to go. I think we've locked this matchup up. We'll see. We have gas. Okay.
The end.
So now,
if they can't play Tifa and pop off with it, then I think they just lose.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have to go heavy on removal, so Terra Sunder, Pulse are good.
And that's
Pulse is actually
pretty
kinda
much
slower.
it. Yeah, that's pretty much all we need out of our board, which is cool. Unless they're green, so they don't have Rest in Peace.
No.
But they could have some graveyard hate. They could have a Tranquil Thrillback, but Pick Your Poison doesn't interact with that.
So in this predicament, I am taking out Flytrap.
How many?
Probably both. But that's it.
This card's good though.
It is, but we're not trying to block them, you know.
Okay.
We're just switching it out.
And if we do want to block, we block with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the play. I don't
All
really.
right. Yeah, I mean, our deck's pretty set up.
Everything
for them,
else like either gains us
Cut
life.
down, Dead Weight, Quag Feast.
A lot
Pulse.
of hate. A lot of hate.
Lily seemed good because again, I think just making them sack a creature is good.
It worked there.
Yeah.
Even if they did kill it, we just brought it back and made them kill it again.
Yep. Which actually, you had a version of this loaded up where we didn't have the emergences in, but yeah, the two emergences are very good.
Yeah.
All right, we have to mulligan.
Yeah, that seems to be a problem with this one.
And this is a keep.
Yeah,
this is fantastic.
Beautiful hand.
It's a hard putback, either Maelstrom Pulse or a land to me, or do you put the Lily
I
back?
think we're putting Pulse back.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we already have 2 removal.
Yep.
Chocobo.
Yeah. Do we cut it down, or do we do this play again? The Beastie.
Beastie. Actually, we probably should have played the Cottage there. Maybe not.
Oh, just Cottage?
Oh, no,
instead?
we're good. We're good. I don't feel bad about it anymore.
All right.
Oh, I do.
I mean,
feel
we don't
bad
have
about it.
black. I do understand that, but now we do.
We do now, so we play the play the Mortuary.
That was an epic draw.
That was perfect. Let's go ahead and cut down that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Stuff to Tifa.
All right, we're close.
The opponent's deck is like similar to old Infect. What is?
Whoa, Moss.
It's just all landfall
Hydra.
based. We got there.
Not a bad draw. Yeah, I think we Lily, dude. Just make him sack one of them. And just keep this as a blocker.
I'm actually on play Flytrap this time.
Play Flytrap?
Yeah.
Just make a big beastie?
Make a big beastie. Make it big, like we kind of win this fight now.
What does this do again?
Neverland to get
double the number of
on
counters.
this creature.
So it'll be a 3/3 next turn.
It'll be a 3/3 next turn.
Can you imagine if Harrow was in standard? This would be so broken.
About that. That sounds insane. Yeah, I'm still on Flytrap here.
I know I'm dating myself with that, but
1-1.
You think so, or what?
I think 1-1.
Okay.
Do we want to swing?
I don't think
No,
so.
We're good.
Let's be defensive. So Harrow is from original Zendikar, for those of you who are unaware. It is
Well,
3 mana, sacrifice a land to get 2 lands into play.
Put them on the battlefield.
So this would be going nuts, which it's already about to go nuts.
already about to
This
go
is
nuts.
insane. This is about to be insane.
That was the card I was worried about. Fabled Passage
Passage.
is so very good here.
Nice. Okay, 8/8 trample. Maybe we should have made him sack one of them? I don't know. He would have kept this, knowing his
Certainly
hand.
so.
Yeah.
Certainly so.
Yeah, bushwhack.
Thought we split those counters up though. Alright.
I mean, we don't have a good block.
Okay.
Oh boy. So we need like a Quag Feast though, because this... Okay, this will... Well, so if he plays a land next turn, this will... Yeah, this will be an 8/8 trample again.
Yes. But we will be able to survive, maybe.
Okay.
Actually, it would be a 10-10 trample.
So then... Yeah, we would die.
So we have to play Lily and make him sack. Like, that's the only play we have.
I hope he doesn't have a land, pretty much.
That's really it. Just banking on them not trying to kill us, so... And pass. Do we die? No, they would have slammed it.
Yeah.
We're safe.
Okay.
You ran out of sauce.
Another Chocobo.
We block.
We definitely block. On DP. Ah.
The damn snake skin
And it kills
veil.
our Lily.
We got wrecked. Wrecked
Quag
son.
Feast, please.
Okay. Play here is... We Dredger's Insight. We do Dredger's first. We Belfred first. We Dredger's first. Because then if we decide to give something back, we gain life.
Wow.
hit a bunch
4
of
lands.
I guess
Untapped land,
yeah,
right?
Pick the untapped land. That's good. Verge is it. Yeah. Play the Verge and then play the... yeah, play the Belmark. Then we can play Beastie. We're good. Yeah. And we're going to gain life here, which is kind of huge. If they don't find a land, we're okay. Alright, what do we want? Lily? Oh, Swarmweaver.
Yeah, Swarmweaver. I think... Although, because he only has 2 creatures, Lily's not bad, but...
Lily is bad against this Chocobo, though.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And,
yeah,
and it's bad against
Swarmweaver.
their trample creature. Alright. Evans, do you want us to die?
I mean, yeah, if we draw spot removal for the Hydra, then we're chilling.
safe. We are safe for a turn.
Yeah, I mean, we take... Well, do we go to 1? Keep our BC around one more turn? This is trample, this is trample. I don't know. It's tough, man. You think we... Because we go to 2.
Yeah.
Or...
I think we... No blocks. Yes. Dang it. That's good. That is really good.
Mm-hmm. But we still have to Swarmweaver because of the 3 threats. Also, if he just draws a land, we're just, like, super dead.
Yeah, if he draws a land at all, if they draw a land at all, we're super dead. We could Cottage that doesn't do anything good. Yeah, we just play Swarmweaver. Yes.
If they draw another spell, then we can next turn play Revenant plus, like, again, our best draw is like Quag Feast right now. Okay.
Wait a second. What could that possibly be?
It's got to be something that interacts with land. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that's exactly what we needed, in fact. That's amazing. Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, we can just pass. Yeah, because
we can swing one
We don't
creature.
want him to move the gear. Oh, we can swing
A
one of the
singular
bugs.
creature. Yeah, we can swing a bug.
Okay.
One bug.
Yeah, next to attackers, 1 bug. Alright, we just have to survive until we get Velmert going. And then we can just start buying everything back. And...
Carsey is huge.
Yeah,
He's
Carsey
lifelike.
is huge, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Nice.
They cannot find a land to save their life. It's kind of sad. I feel bad. If I was playing that deck, I would want some, like, Rampant Growth-like effects. You were right about that.
Mm-hmm.
And not really concerned about that.
Well,
Do we just
still...
kill that now?
I do think we still
Yeah,
kill
we
it,
kill
yeah.
that now.
We still kill it. We use our mana. Yeah, Fable Passage is, like, the only double land thing they've had.
Oh.
Alright. Well, now we fire up Cottage.
I think so.
Because we want to get food tokens. And we swing Cottage plus
Revenant,
Carsey.
yeah. Cottage and Revenant, and that's it.
I think that's it, yeah.
Pick a creature.
Yep, let's get that thing out. Just in case they have anything that ever brings that thing back.
And 3. Went to 1. We went to 1. We actually can recover from this. This is crazy.
We just needed our opponent to
There's
not
their
draw a land for a while.
There's their land, and it's too late because they don't... Oh, it does still have trample.
Yep.
We still have to watch that. I forgot that it gives it... Oh, no.
Oh, Flourishing
we are
Bloomkin.
dead. Are we dead?
Probably.
1 to the battlefield, 1 to the hand.
And they've already laid a
So
land.
this is going to be 12. It's going to be way more than 12. We're dead. We are so dead.
Oh.
I do want them to earn their win here. This is crazy.
Yeah, they're going hard.
There it is.
Yep.
16, baby.
So here's the thing. If we would have left 7...
We can block 10 of the 16 and die no matter what, so we're dead.
Alright.
Next
Game 3. So would we have had enough?
I don't think so. We gotta block 10 of the 16.
No, I mean like if we didn't swing that turn. We would have had 7 more toughness.
So we would have had 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
So no.
No, we still would have taken all the damage.
Okay, cool.
We would actually gain 3 more, so...
Yeah, but we'd still be -2 then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Alright,
I don't know if we changed too much here.
no, this is fine. I don't think Pick Your Poison's good enough.
I don't think it is either.
I mean, it gets rid of this. That's the only consideration, but it's not
Yeah.
good enough.
I'm not, yeah.
Alright.
I was actually thinking Annex just to draw more cards, but the pain that you take from it is scary.
Mm-hmm.
They just happen to have the nuts with the trample.
Oh, yeah, but that is their deck. We just didn't, like, keep up, and we took too much damage too early,
Yes.
is all it was. Let's be on the play. Good hand. You know, 3 lands, 4 spells. There we go.
This seems good.
Yeah, because we're going to get the Squirm early because of Baelmerk.
Yep.
So we can lead with this, and then we have to do this on 2. But that's fine.
Unless we find a land on top.
Yeah.
Being on the play, I
We
think
don't
is
have
huge.
any removal, but it's like we have our
Talk
game
about
plan.
every game 1.
Yeah.
So we've got the Beastie every game 1, though. Dang, that would have been nice. Alright,
Okay.
well, do the same plan as before. Daily Boy, let's see what you find.
Get a Stick Twister.
Stick Twister seems good.
Yep.
Yep.
The same amount of Delirium. I guess we swing.
No
Are you
way.
really thinking about
I
blocking?
was like, no way. At least we have the pseudo combo, the Fly Trap Stick Twister combo, not the Bushwhack.
Wow, so their hand is all gas, perhaps? Their hand's all gas, because...
Vacuum.
Goes Vacuum.
Not Vacuum.
They eat our Beastie that's in the yard.
I'm sad. We do mill.
And that was a good mill. That's good. That's great. Okay, so we Stick Twister cut down, right? Or do we Fly
Yeah,
Trap?
we Stick Twister cut down.
Yeah. Alright. Stick Twist.
Oh, hold on, we can't. We can't.
Rip.
We just swing.
Yeah, we swing.
We swing and we cut down.
Okay.
Stick Twister is not going to trigger most of the time anyways now because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned about it. Oh, we can't swing now. So
Yeah.
we just cut down their creature. Just get it over with. Get it over with. I mean, Baelmerk's going to make it so Vacuum's not as good.
Mm-hmm.
Just milling enough cards to have Delirium is fine. Vacuum can only eat 1 a turn, so I'm less concerned about that card in the future turns, but we still have to get through the next 3.
Yeah, we need removal, too.
There's the annoying
'Cause,
thing.
yeah, they're just going to start doing things.
We do mill. Dodging the lands. I mean, at this point, I think we just play Stick Twister and Beastie. We want to mill 2 cards a turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no point in emergency.
Right. We don't have
They-
anything good,
well,
and
they
they
just
can eat
kill
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends on when, if we can trick them into activating Ghost Vacuum pre-combat, and then do it after the fact. That's the only way we're going to ever have the emergence matter. Or we need to draw into Terror Sunder.
Any removal is good. Sure. Alright. Mossborn Hydra. Moment of Truth. Oh, double up. All right.
Yeah.
Triggers.
Land, they go to 3/3s.
2/2s.
Or 2/2s. Oh,
Doubles.
yeah. Then they go to 4/4s.
Mill.
Yeah.
We always mill. Mill again. All the lands are gone. Diamond Weapon is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We Fly Trap. It gets we can put on the Stick Twister at least. Make it somewhat lifelink and then swing.
Yeah, because if they trade, we're kind of happy with that.
Oh, we don't get any counters. That's right. We still swing though.
Yeah, we swing. If they want to burn a, okay, a pump spell, I was going to say it's not the end of the world.
Alright, they don't know we have diamond weapons, so I'm glad they hit cut down. I was like, we need to hit more permanents, like, please. Evolving Wilds.
You know, oh yeah, that's very good. These, yep, hard hitting question.
We can't block them. We're taking, like,
yeah,
what?
Take 8.
What the heck? They didn't do it.
What do you mean?
Evolving
Oh,
Wilds.
they should have,
They could
yeah.
have done 16 damage.
They're saving it.
Yeah, I think we just play a diamond weapon here. At least
Yeah.
we can infinitely block.
Yep.
Yeah. We get Belmerk, so we do swing. Doesn't matter, you can't respond to the actual cast, so yippee.
And
We
swing
swing
lifelink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we should have swung all.
Yeah, I was about to.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
This does make them eat it on their turn, though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we did that right. Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise we can block, which we will. We'll at least block with 1 beastie.
I mean, we can
Save 3 damage.
Diamond weapon's huge.
Yeah, diamond weapon is very, very good.
I mean, they're gonna have. They have 4+1/+1 counters on it right now, or is it 3?
There's
it a
4, so
1/1?
it's going to be an 8/8.
Yep, it is an 8. Oh, it's
It's
a 10.
double the number.
It's bigger than that now. Ooh, they're both 8/8s, and then now if they play
Play a land, they're 16.
Oh, they just fly it. Wait, that works?
Well, yeah, it says prevent all combat damage, not...
That's not combat damage? It's a
No,
fight.
punching.
Oh, weird.
So, let's kill one of them, I think, right?
Oh, well, hold up. Yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you leave us with... Well, because they can have, like, Snakeskin Veil. And if we just went exactly 8, we get, like, uber blown out. Luckily, we have another diamond weapon, and also... Yeah, we have another diamond weapon, so... I mean, we're just going to do that. See what they do with this, you know? But really, if we just top deck Maelstrom Pulse... Okay, we actually got to kill one. Great. So now we can... Quag Feast would be good.
Do we mill?
I think so, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not bad.
That's not. I think we play another diamond weapon here.
Yeah, we do. Do we swing 5?
So.
I mean, this is 8/8.
We only swing the Stick Twister.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. We have. Oh, they have it up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we can't swarm.
So yeah, we just swing Stick Twister here.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, you're right. Maybe we do swing out because I mean, we can't. The blocking is not really relevant. But
Well,
is
it is though.
It's a little more like Stick
It's
Twister. Only
yeah,
then.
it's still absorbing damage, you know. And I mean, they can't have infinite fight spells,
See,
right?
Here's this annoying thing. Don't wish this upon us. You want a digit card?
Yeah, ditch a card. Go to 7. Nice.
Sweet.
We go to 10.
Gosh. We have the double block no matter what. Oh god, please don't find a land. Don't have double land. Double land kills us.
Yeah, yeah.
This deck is infected.
Fable,
It's so scary.
Fable Passage kills us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Chocobo.
We're safe.
Here's your card.
A fight spell?
Oh, if
Fight
it is
spell
a fight
kills us
spell, it's
too.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it pretty much kills us.
Nothing.
Yes!
All right.
Damn.
We don't have double black.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
We can't swing at them.
Dang, we milled Quag Feast.
Yeah, that's why I was upset.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. I mean, I think we just go for a Squirming Emergence now.
Yeah, to make them do something.
Or just force it.
Get the Swarm Weaver.
Okay, and Swarm Weaver's the
weapon.
right call. It really is just dead. It's not. Cancel that. This feels so awkward, man.
Well, we do it. They're gonna eat something anyway. We just make them eat what we want them to eat.
Yeah, but we don't want them to eat a Swarm Weaver because then they can cast it. They get
Well,
the thing, you know. That's my
yeah,
concern.
true. I guess. Yeah,
If they're
next
gonna get
turn.
it anyway, I don't know. Maybe we just hold off. We just hold off until we can blow it up. There's no point in wasting our spell.
All right. We just ride Stick Twister to victory.
Hopefully.
Sack your Chocobo. Yeah.
That actually matters.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get a Lily out, we're gonna feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Swarming Emergence was an instant?
Us
Oh my
not
God.
us not
What'd
having
they just hit?
the diamond weapon.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But it becomes a 1/1. But it is the same ability.
Infinite blocking
Yeah.
on one flying diamond weapon.
Yeah.
Infinite blocking, 1/1 flying diamond weapon. I wish it flew. It looks like it has wings.
Yeah, it's
That's like the one thing in Magic art that drives me crazy is when a card looks like it has wings or does have wings and doesn't fly.
Do we continue to mill?
I mean, I don't. It's just the same as drawing. Like it's just.
Yeah.
We have to kind of keep feeding the beast. That's good that we draw land.
Yeah, I just wanted it to be a.
I know. I
get our
want
double
source.
black.
It's really
because we're still
upsetting.
passing turn unless we're just jamming this again, which, like you said, there's basically no point.
We're just riding the stick twister, like you said.
Yeah.
At this point, do we swing the? Oh, we passed.
I don't think we swing. I don't know. I don't think we can.
Yeah, it's like Diamond Weapon's the only thing we could swing if we wanted.
Nice.
They did
It's just
land.
Snakeskin Veil.
That actually would have been huge if they. Our creature wouldn't have died, but it would have been upsetting.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, if they find a land.
If they find a land and they also get to activate Ghost Vacuum, yeah, it was gonna happen eventually.
Oh God.
16/16. So we've got this much toughness, which is 13. So 6.
5 damage.
Yeah, if we block with everything. But also
All
we.
right, they did it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, the triggers. I jinxed us too. I was like, we can beat Ghost Vacuum, right?
We just didn't find an answer, even though we run 100 of them.
Man. Well, we're dead, right?
No, we have Stick Twister. And we have Reach. We're only dead to the Hydra. We kind of have to block.
Yeah.
So upsetting. I mean, do we have to block? Yeah, we have to block.
We have to
I'm
block.
kidding. But we can reanimate Diamond Weapon, at least.
Right.
So that doesn't feel super bad. So, I mean, they're only swinging the Hydra. We just block the Hydra, the Diamond Weapon.
Peg 8, go to 2.
Our creature doesn't even die then.
Right.
We actually don't even need to reanimate it. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think this is probably.
Do we block with Beastie?
The save to be at 5 rather than 2?
Yeah, that's my question. I think we do.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. God, no, maybe not. Pull it back. Just that. I don't really know how we can get out of this in general.
No, because the other thing is, like, they have their own Swarm Weaver.
Yeah.
Which is, there's 2 flying tokens.
We had to hit.
A little
if we
late.
do that, we'd have to hit the Hydra. And then we died a dumb. We actually, when we do that, that's our only play.
Yeah. We hit the Hydra, right?
Yeah, because otherwise we die to the trample. Tifa's still a thing.
We're gonna maybe gain 2 life.
We have to swing Stick Twister here.
Just to gain the life.
Yeah, because they can just sack a creature.
Right.
And then we don't gain anything, we die. I'm pretty sure we die no matter what, though, right?
I think so, because we go to 4. We block a token here. Oh, they traded a token, but still. This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
We can block 2 of it. We can block 5 of it. Yep. You got there. Damn, Ghost Vacuum killed us. We actually found our answers and we died of the Ghost Vacuum. GG.
Ghost Vacuum got us.
Ah, upsetting. Oh well.
I mean, we literally did die to Ghost Vacuum too, because like that's what we're dying to right now.
Yeah, I mean, put that on the Tifa. Biggest creature they got, and then put the Patchwork Beastie.
Well,
I guess you have to
this
do it.
has to be the 2/2, and then
Beastie on the Tifa.
Yeah, but then
we take
exactly. Yeah, go to -1. GG mono green. We lose to a cool deck.
Barely lost to a cool deck. The games we play like that make me question whether we should keep a hand that's good but doesn't have removal. Like we
kept exactly. We kept a good hand and we didn't have removal.
We didn't have removal, and it's one of those things that I even in modern Magic and other archetypes and variants, I think that sometimes you have to keep specific styles of hands against decks like that are hyper aggressive, because if you aren't able to remove their stuff, they just trample over you, literally.
Yeah.
And
that's
it was a
fine
slow
point.
roll, but yeah.
The other thing I think about is, regardless of us losing life, which you mentioned this perhaps in the sideboard, you know, when we do get owned by Ghost Vacuum, you know, we have a million answers, but it does make me, in hindsight, think about Annex. Just think about it, but, you know, I don't know.
I think we should have put Unholy Annex in as we had to pivot our deck to be a
Control deck. Yeah.
control deck.
And
that
also a
helps us find
5-mana
answers.
6/6 flyer is not bad.
True that.
You know,
True that.
so but either way, it was a lot of fun. I mean, our deck got to do its thing, but like we didn't have double black for that last round or last game of that match
That really
rather,
hurt
and
us.
that really hurt us.
Yeah,
Because we would have had Carsey Revenant, we would have had Lily.
Yeah, we'd have had a lot of different plays.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles. But we got another one for you, so stick around.
Stick around. On the play, hand is gas.
Hand is gas. Let's go.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while for a diamond weapon, but let's see how fast we can do it. Yeah.
Patchwork beastie. Little beastie.
Take some damage. Does anybody play red anymore? We're not seeing any
Surprisingly,
today.
Yeah, I haven't seen any red decks today.
There it is.
Hey!
That's what I was asking. You
Man,
know.
I festive. Bye bye, Swarm Weeby.
All right.
I think we're just playing. Yeah,
yeah.
we're just doing that. See if we can find some cool stuff.
If we mill a Belmert, no, that still wouldn't get there.
Sadly, can't turn it on yet. We only have one card in the graveyard,
Yeah.
but that's.
I like that.
I like that too. We keep it. Keep it on top.
All right, there it is. I knew it.
The steel cutter. It didn't even have the thing.
So
the
no.
decline, yeah. Oh, okay. You're not doing anything. We'll do that instead.
Yeah, I mean, is that what we do instead of Revenant?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna pop off next turn, right?
We got
Ooh.
pulse. Oh.
Yeah, we don't get it,
I think
but
we actually-
we take the land, right? Because we
think
get to
we- yeah,
play it
so I
right
think-
now
I
and
think we
surveil
want the
again.
land, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Because Revenant's going to go on top of something good. Belmerk is.
It's good, but we
pretty-
can mill it.
Belmerk
I mean,
is
either
cool
way.
with the diamond weapon. Really
Right.
easy. So we keep it on top.
Okay.
We can choose to mill it later on if we want.
Yeah, true. We get the option to mill it this coming turn.
Yeah,
But we can play a Revenant and make it huge.
we can. Do you really not have a follow up?
No, they do. They do.
They
There's
have to.
there's no way. They're getting two things.
Yeah. Like, there's no way. Like,
Mm-hmm. Big. Gonna have to establish some lifelink.
do we want that on top still? Or do
We
wanna find a
we
removal
could do
spell?
2 mana here in Quag Feast, or we can do something else.
I'm thinking we find. I like Belmerk just because we can turn the diamond weapon on way quicker,
Mhm.
and then Revenant the diamond weapon,
Yeah.
which I don't think they can deal with.
Right. Okay.
So we keep it on top.
Okay. So decline.
Yep.
Yeah. We draw it.
We play it, and we might just be able to diamond weapon.
Yeah. Yep. See
That's
it.
the goal. Let's see what we hit though.
All permanents. Okay. Close.
Do we hit all permanents?
No.
All right, hang on. Before we pull anything back, how many permanents we got? Oh, he's 3 mana.
3 mana.
Okay, so
But it'll be 4 mana.
if we put
If we
something back
take
in our
one.
hand, but I think
But also,
we
we
could
probably do that. We probably still get a Swarm Weaver.
I would say we'd probably still grab Swarm Weaver.
And then we can
Just
also, we gain a life and we can Quag Feast now too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a
We do
token,
it.
but I think we do it.
do it.
Because this can also make the
do
diamond weapon cheaper. Yep, it's 2 mana.
We swing.
And we can hold it back.
Your
right?
call. Your call. I don't know. Right now it's swinging. We
I
hold it
don't know.
back. We hold it back.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're
Because
trying to stall to get the combo.
yeah, we're gonna do big
Because
things.
their deck, unless they run counter spells with spell pierce,
They have
maybe-
bounce spells.
Ooh, do run bounce spells. Good point.
Mhm. Hey, Vivi's in the deck, huh?
Oh,
I mean, yeah. Put a +1/+1 counter, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Not a bad card.
Woo.
This is great that they're spending the Flood Maw on Beastie though, but yeah, they're doing big damage this turn.
Yeah, they are. All right, we're going for gold here.
We need Illness in the
We
ranks.
need one land.
Back in the format.
Go with the land. Yes, yes, we got there.
Hey.
Diamond weapon up. Let's go.
Diamond weapon.
And then we Revenant the weapon.
Yeah.
Or hold up.
I hope they don't.
We can
have an
Revenant the
answer.
weapon next turn.
Yeah, we can do this.
Yeah, play that one.
Yeah.
Deal with it. I think their only answer is bounce, which they have to find now, and we're gonna get pinged by that thing a ton.
Yeah. I mean, we're still not in a great spot because of how much damage we took last turn. You know.
No, we're good, bud. Don't worry about it. Opt again.
Can also add like 1,000,000 mana.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of tokens. We need to find a Master Pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Not even for the steel cutters anymore, for the tokens. They're crazy. Stop doing stuff. BB taps for how much mana?
3. It equals to his power.
God.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
Yep.
No,
this
both
town.
of them? We're dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
Next game for sure. Yikes.
All right.
Alright, we have to keep more removal heavy hand, I guess?
Yeah, we didn't know, you know, that was our in the blind.
Yeah.
This makes them sack an artifact.
That seems really good, which is
This is kills
combo
that
stuff.
as well.
Pulse is good.
Probably still want the rest.
Probably still want duress. Alright, let's see what we take out. Dead weight, bad.
Yeah.
Cut down.
I mean, it kills
we can drop
Monastery
any
Swift Spear, but we didn't see it.
Singular cut down. Oh, keep cut down in. It's good against the flying thing.
Mhm.
Or Lily, bad. Lily, really bad. One fly trap can go. It's not a great blocker.
Are we going Annex plan? Control deck Annex or no?
I think so. I'm trying to figure out how we do it.
So we take a Dredger's inside out.
I think we just take out fly traps
Altogether?
Altogether.
Because the bounce.
Yeah, just annex up.
So if we do 3 Annex, do we still want Diamond Weapon? It is kind of clunky against them, but it's really good. I mean, it's obviously it's good.
Say it's good if we ever do have the ability to put.
We could trim like a Belmer kind of Dredger's Insight maybe, or
I'm down to trim a Dredger's, one Dredger's,
go down to 1.
last Dredger. Drop a Diamond Weapon and 1 Belmark, I think.
Oh,
We're
okay.
on a hyper control plan. Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. I mean, you can't come off being a graveyard deck completely
No,
or too much of a graveyard deck.
That's why I was scared to take out the Belmarks.
Mhm.
But you gotta have some kind of stuff happen with it.
All right. Removal?
Yep.
Removal.
Yep. We're good.
Surveil?
Surveil.
Always
Mulligan?
be surveilling.
Mulligan. Let's go.
Mm.
We bin it. Doesn't do
Yeah.
anything for us. We have nothing going on.
Might as well get a sorcery in there.
Yep. Sure.
Sure, indeed. We'll go Cottage, have Cut Down up.
That's
Quag
good. We
Feast,
like
not a
that.
bad draw. Pass turn. We're trying to play control here. Cowboys. Draycatcher, that's a Quag Feast. Oh, that's a cut down target if I've
Like,
ever
we
seen
just
one.
kill it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We know how good that stupid card is. That
Another
card
one.
is insane.
I like another one. We
All
just
right.
Play land and pass.
Pass it up.
It's one week gonna happen, man. Got that? Oh, nope. They don't have a Corey Steel cutter
Oh,
yet.
go. Corey, we have the answer right away. That'd be great. I guess if they do nothing, I mean, we just jam our guy.
Yeah, well.
I think we just jam our guy.
He's just a big. He's a yeah. He's
Because,
just a big
I
guy.
mean, if they use a counterspell, they use a counterspell. Plus, they don't have many.
Opt is not a counterspell.
No. And they can't spell pierce this, and that's their primary counterspell, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what's nice about these tokens, of course, is if we gain Delirium while the tokens are still here, they will still get their buff.
Yep.
So it's fine.
That's why. That's why it's just a good creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really mind keeping it in against Graveyard Hate because it's still just a 3-for-1,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
which is very rare in Magic. 3-for-1's nuts.
Yep. Okay. There's finally a thing we can make you sack it.
Yeah, I think we do.
Because they get to bounce it a bunch, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Let's see what's on top. Yeah, because
Yeah, we
if we're doing this, then we're not going to cottage this turn.
Exactly.
Yeah. Get an artifact in the graveyard.
Yeah, we're trying to get Delirium.
Get Delirium.
It's on now.
Yep. Oh, it was artifact and creature. So yep. There we go. Your poison is picked,
Enchantment middle.
which is the middle. And we
Yeah.
will swing for 6.
The hate is real. Feel that haterade.
Mm-hmm. Now, granted, you know, they can get the, if they get the steel cutter now, we don't have this anymore. We have more of these.
We have 3 of them,
Mhm.
and a lot more hate than that. Take the
Tear
one.
Asunder, we got all kinds of nonsense.
Prowess is fine. I think we just killed her thing now.
You do think we kill the otter?
Yeah. No.
I don't think we do. I
it's
think
so
we just keep,
weird.
I think we keep cut down. They could have more Dray catchers and other stuff.
So we already have Delirium, so I'm not really whatever about it.
Hey, that's
really
a draw.
good. We want to draw
Ooh,
cards.
man.
Is the question. I think we want to draw cards.
Yeah.
So we still have
Man,
removal.
I thought we were gonna swing 6 this turn, but this is very.
We definitely
tempting.
go Annex. We go Annex. We got to try to like make sure.
Because
we
also
have
that puts
removal.
them to 8.
True.
Is that? I mean.
No, we go Annex, dude.
Okay.
We go Annex. We could go Ritual Chamber here. You know
First.
what? Go Chamber.
Go Chamber first.
Go Chamber first. Reduce an insanely large threat. They just removed our stuff, so now I feel safer about having that.
Yeah, I mean, they have more bounce, but they have to. They have to have it, so.
There's a creep. There's the
Corey.
the thing itself. Do we kill it? We cut that.
Kill
thing
the
down?
otter.
He's gonna have to. We do it now
Yeah.
because now they're gonna want to respond and cast 2 spells.
Yeah,
but they
this
can't.
is when you do it because yeah. Hey, you can see?
Got there.
Really?
They ran out of sauce.
On the draw. Man, on the draw is tough.
I don't think we changed much.
No, but yeah. Okay. We don't. I think we're good. On the draw is tough. We definitely have to have like a cut down or something in the range of that because if they go Drake Hatcher,
We definitely want to be able to kill it. We also want to be able to have yeah, that deck is just spaz, right? You know. I wonder how that deck fares against the green deck.
that we just played.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely faster than the green deck, but the green deck like kills you in 2 turns or 1 turn.
Yeah,
you know, with the giant
pop
tramplers.
Cut down. 1 mana. His hand, dude. And we keep this hand.
Are you serious?
Do we keep this hand?
I don't know.
We
I
can
don't
cut
think
down
so.
And Beastie.
Yeah.
And then our
And we have Quag Feast.
We can't keep a
We
one-liner.
can't.
We just know better.
This hand is
This
good.
hand is good.
We put the weapon back or what? I guess we keep the. We don't have much self-mill though in this hand.
We really don't. But if we do find it, we're gold.
So what do we put back? A stick twist? Like a
Lifelink-
stick twist
lifelink
or
is
a
good.
yeah
No,
or
we put the weapon
yeah.
down. Let's play safe. It is sad because we'll never see it. It is on the bottom of the deck, so we will.
We have
not
no
find it.
shovels?
There's no, not that I can think of.
Yeah. We need him to Field of Ruin us. Nice. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Just because we have the answer.
That card goes off. That card is very, very good against us. That card is awesome.
Yeah. We still stick twist, but
Yeah.
do we? We do, right? Because even if they go Corey cantrip, they get the one thing.
Yeah, we stick twist.
Well, because if they do go Corey, put cantrip on the stack, we can exile it, and then they don't get to hit us.
That's true. Chill.
Okay.
If they have it, they don't have it.
This exiles that.
I don't think we do. I think it's bait.
Yeah. Like the chittering of the otter.
No. Yeah, Blooming Mars.
Yeah, we have to do it now.
Yep. Make them think we have a cut down up.
Yeah, well that's a
We stick
shame.
twist now.
Now we do.
We do it.
Okay.
'Cause
Because they would have Corey'd,
done it.
right?
Yeah, so the chances are.
Yeah, well that's a shame. I almost wish they had it because we wasted our mana.
We did kind of just go a turn offline
You
for
know?
that, so yeah, it felt awkward.
Yeah, it's the dance you and the well. So in that instance, it's the price you pay for trying to script your opponent's, plays. If you're successful with that, then you really get paid off, But okay,
Balance it. All right, you do that. Cool, really cool. We'll hold up now. I think we're just on X, bud.
I think so.
Now's our chance to play it before we start getting mollywopped.
We're getting mollywopped.
We got
like next turn.
we
This
got
is
17
happening.
now. We're playing cottage. Let's do it. Let's
right.
annex up.
As much as I advocated for putting this in, it does scare me at the same time.
No, we're good. There it is. Of course they find it on top. Good
Play that.
God. All right.
Get 2.
Popped off. You're right about them popping off.
Yep. Take 5.
You're at 10, technically 8.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's not bad though. That does make things a little bit easier. We need underground mortuary here.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
we're
We
not-
have to exile the steel cutter.
Yeah,
Right.
we're definitely gonna do that. I just want to see what's on top though.
Put it in the graveyard.
Yeah, we're trying to get Delirium online very
As soon as
quickly.
possible. So we need to do
Actually,
this right
hang on,
now.
Hang on. What's in the graveyard?
We have
Instant creature and
So
enchantment.
instant's going.
Doesn't
yeah.
help.
We do this right now though. Because if they have spell pierce, we can't wait.
Yeah, you're right.
We do this.
Just regular one.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't have any
and then we
interaction.
did
It seems.
this, right? Or did we wait?
No, we played.
Oh, we Belmar?
No, we played Stick Twister. We don't go a block. Still
We can block and actually and you know, even if they go big, we just chomp.
Did we leave that one on top? We didn't
No.
bend it.
Oh, there's
Wow, we
another
just
one.
found them all. Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We are, yeah, the annex is sketchy right now. You're not wrong. I think Stick Twister will help us survive, though.
Stabilize, yeah.
I mean, if we can turn it into an actual demon,
Wow,
that's great.
this is very interesting. So they don't have much in their hand.
So they're buying back this town. Which,
They-
don't animate the ritual chamber,
Right.
you know? We block here, right?
Absolutely, we
block.
block.
Block an otter, block a monk, doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Same
matter.
thing.
Nice.
Actually, it does matter. Pulse. We should have blocked
Oh, you're right. Oh, you're so right. Okay, but that was amazing. He didn't kill our stick
Yeah,
twister.
I thought
dude.
it was dead.
So
for
now
sure.
we Belmark.
We Belmark. Hold up.
Do we?
We
No, we
we
impend.
impend.
We impend. I was gonna impend, but I didn't even see we had the mana for. Oh, I wish we could take the
whiffed,
rest.
dude. We whiffed.
Yeah,
That sucked.
we should have done this first.
Yeah,
Then that's my
we
bad.
still do it.
I want
I
that.
mean, yeah, I want it too. So I guess we just stick twist and then
Yep.
draw that card at the end of the turn.
Yeah, this is fine.
We swing on the life gain. And 2, trigger the annex, draw the
Million
card,
triggers.
trigger the Osseous Stick Twister. Do you discard a card? Show me discard.
Regardless. Yeah.
Nope, I'm
That's
fine
cool.
with
We
that.
gain 2 life.
We
gain
are
2 more life.
stabilizing.
Oh man, we might be able to turn the corner. This is tight though, man. If they find a Corey, you know, goes
They're
crazy.
searching. They're searching, but they
Yeah,
don't have
stock
it.
up.
They don't have it.
Yeah, but they could go get land plus.
Did they
They
play
have
land?
this town. They have not played land,
Oh, I thought they did. My bad. Okay, so they can do it.
so they
but
can
then
this town.
Yeah, well, we know they got that, which is fine. If they're playing us to this town, they can't kill us this turn, can they? Are we dead? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow.
Wow.
1.
Well, this can't swing.
Ah, not dead.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. So
Duress. I think we start with duress.
I think we always start with duress. You're right.
because we don't need to be making decisions not knowing what they got.
They have negate,
They have negate,
which
yeah.
doesn't do anything now.
No.
Flood pits or flood mall's a way to kill us though. Those. Oh god, this hand is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, stock up's crazy.
I think we have to have. We're tapped down right now, so I mean, we get. All right. Well, Flood Maul is gonna kill our demon. I think we bounce the. I think we take Flood Maul
Okay.
because. All right. Well, here.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Storm Chaser Town's also really
stock
good,
up's
though.
insane too, but is that like, can we not take stock
What's in the
up?
graveyard? Another one.
Yeah,
And
dude, they
is
got
this,
whatever
is
they
this
want.
Storm Chaser's active?
Um,
No, they haven't even turned it on.
they
yet.
haven't even turned it on yet because they keep bouncing it. They
So
keep
then we
recurring
take
it.
the enchantment because they can't bring back an enchantment, but they can
Yeah.
grab back anything else.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Um,
All right, and then
play your Verge, I guess.
yeah, play the
Alright, so-
Verge. Also, we could
Oh,
be eating
God.
things. We could eat this town that they keep recurring.
I don't think we have the ability to do that right
Yeah, I
now.
know.
I think we have to play Stick Twister.
And Revenant.
I think we impin Delmirk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stick
Get
Twister.
a stick
We
twister
just
and play double stick
Twister.
twisters.
Yeah. We just gain it. We just try to gain an insane amount of
Mhm.
life here.
Yep.
Swing.
Swing.
We
Okay.
need to gain the life.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed gain. Didn't want to see that though. Sweet. Sweet. Awesome.
Okay, we're at 10.
We bounce our guys. You're stocking up. You're looking for the answer. I mean, are we just dead?
Two more spells, yeah.
So they bring back the. Okay. They didn't-
Well, they can't bring it back because they've already paid the mana.
Yeah, they can bounce one of our guys. I guess they're looking for another into the Flood Maul. Even that would kill us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Double
Yep.
into the Flood Maul kills us. We're dead.
That's basically the same.
Oh, it sucks.
Wow.
I cannot believe it, dude.
Mm.
We had so much.
Well, their decks, you know, Prowess is so good, man.
It's
Prowess
just all the
is,
one drops.
Prowess is S tier.
Fuck. GG.
GG's.
Unfortunately, we did not beat the Prowess deck. They're just oops all one drops, and they were able to
Mm-hmm.
find their answers right when we were able to recover. I'm so bummed that we lost to that one. We were so close to recovering. They just happened
Yeah.
to find it. They literally needed it. They needed 2 removal spells. They had 1 in hand, and it wasn't enough. I think we could have maybe not swung and survived. I think that was on me. Maybe
Right.
survived. Like
Right, because the thing you have to think about is, so when you swing in that scenario, it was like, yeah, you're saying we get the guaranteed life gain,
yeah.
but if we would have had it as a blocker, then we block one of the 4/4s,
Yep.
and
Gain 2 life
we gain
anyways.
2, but we also save 4, so it's like a 6-point life swing.
Yeah.
It's a hard decision to make in the moment.
It was the wrong decision. Looking back at it, I'm almost certain we would have survived, unless they had another removal spell, which they could have found with stock up, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And knowing their hand, we would have gotten the 3 triggers from Stick Twister anyway, so I think I was being greedy. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have done that, but overall, I think you could still beat that deck.
For sure, and we have talked about some other potential tweaks to the sideboard that would be relevant in this matchup, so if you will, stick around for the recap and see if there are ways to make this deck even better. We are back, Blake, for the recap. I'll say I had fun. We lost more than we won.
Unfortunately, we lost more than we won. However, I will say I had made some misplays in our decision making, and we did probably lose because of the decision making I made. And I apologize to you viewers, because there were some games we probably could have stabilized and just lost just like one more life than we needed to.
Yeah, this deck performs like needing those wins on the margins.
Yeah.
A lot of your deck, more than even some linear strategies, is up to chance as far as what you mill, because you have no control over that. So every decision when you're playing a strategy like that, it becomes magnified. Even if early game some of your plays are scripted, you know, like Blake's referencing with choosing to swing with 3 turned on Stick Twisters versus opponents' Prowess tokens, there's little things like that, you know. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a punishing play, but
I could have counted. I really could have. So that last match was unfortunate. However, I do have some concepts for the deck that I think I would want to change up. Even like this deck is going to evolve and adapt consistently.
Yeah.
And there's other cards that I considered putting in here that are really cool. Like there's so many Golgari based creatures and like enchantment. There's so many Golgari things that are just cool for this list. This is just the shell of a list I used before, so I wanted to try to put it back together. Speaking of some of the things, I'm a huge fan of this.
Yeah, I'm glad you went there. That was one of my first comments I wanted to make until we talk about some potential other cards that aren't in this 75. And I don't know if we're supposed to be running 2 of these, but perhaps. But yeah, Esper Origins was very good, and every time that we flashed it back to end up getting the summon with it was really strong.
It seemed to be one of the best cards in the deck, and it's a shame that I'm only running 1 right now, so I think I would like to bump it up to another one. If you guys at home are playing this deck, I think 2 Esper Origins is very good. The only thing, if you're tweaking this particular build, you really have to pay attention to your types.
For sure.
So, and while most of the things are 2 types, artifact, enchantment, like creature, planeswalkers, one you definitely want to keep in, my opinion. Taking things out is a little difficult. So we already have our 22 lands here. We don't really want to mess with the fixing there. I think this is fine.
No, we had to mulligan a lot as far as just not having the number of lands in our opening hand, so I think 22 feels pretty tuned.
23 is the only thing I would go up to, but
yeah.
I've done it before, and it feels like you're just drawing a ton of lands, and some games we did just draw a ton of lands. So 22 is like where I want to be, but this does help you with your land drop if you really need it. So I'm definitely up on an Esper Origins, in my opinion. Probably down on a Flytrap. We have a ton of creatures in this list, and while this card does synergize well with others, it is one of the cards we took out the most.
Yeah, you did want it sideboarded out a lot, and I don't know, I haven't tested the deck enough to have a stronger opinion than you on how to sideboard with the deck, but yeah, that's something you went to a lot, where basically you were just saying, okay, they're going to hate on our graveyard, or they're going to interact with us to where the Flytrap is just a 2/4, and then also you didn't like it in matchups where if you weren't confident we were going to have Delirium when it came in, you're saying, oh, well, we can't even swing into them.
Nope.
And so, there were times that was relevant. Other observations I had was Squirming Emergence felt very good, and Squirming Emergence is also another reason why Esper Origins is going to be good, I think, as an additional one.
You just kind of set it up.
Yeah, you set it up, and then Diamond Weapon was pretty chill. I don't know, like, how impressed I am with it, but I will say don't be worried about it costing 9 mana. at all, because we cast it plenty of times for 2 mana.
It seems
like
to
almost
be,
every time.
Like, I don't know how much it affects the game state with the current meta. I do think it's good against several different decks out there. And if you can give it flying and lifelink and death touch, well,
right,
the end. However, that's the thing. So Flytrap was my game plan with the previous shell, and after playing matches, it doesn't seem like this is the case anymore. Like, I would be tempted to test out a deck with maybe just 2 Flytraps and go up some more, maybe mill effects, to really push this out some more. But this card seemed to perform well. Maybe I'd go up another Dredger's Insight or Origins. This just seems really, really good. I would even consider running 3.
Yeah.
But then maybe take out a sorcery, because you're running up on the sorceries now, you know? So we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe one of these can come down for like a cut down.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. What else?
Yeah, instants we don't have a ton of instants in here. Pulse is really just the cut down on the Dragon Roots. So we could probably run another kill spell in here and, you know, feel more comfortable.
Right. I do think a vulnerability of this deck is tempo.
Yeah.
Because you are required in a deck like this, when you even talk about playing, even though I very much enjoy it and it's powerful, Esper Origins, Dredger's Insight, things like that, or Impending Bailmerk are just like setup and engine pieces. Yep. And you have to pay the price on doing those things to then get the reward. But it depends on certain matchups where if your opponent is doing things like Into the Floodmaw and stuff, and it's not just the Prowess deck, but anyone who would be like a tempo strategy, that's probably a weakness of this deck right now. I don't know what adaptations you're going to make, but there was one card that you mentioned to me.
I did.
That was, I do think, is a very good choice, not only for its ability in your hand, but also its ability to be in the graveyard and potentially reanimated.
So that card is a card that I cannot believe I forgot about, is Harvester
of Misery.
Oh, I misspelled it.
But Harvester of Misery is obviously just this. It needs to be in the 75 somewhere. I don't know if it's strictly a sideboard card, but it's very good because it's a creature that you can determine when you want to put it in the graveyard. So that's really good in a Delirium deck. But also, you pointed out, dude, we can just Squirming Emergence this thing back, and it's amazing.
Yeah. So that was the thing I thought about as well. I mean, I think one of them in the main board is fine, and one of them in the sideboard is fine. So we're going to give you the new updated version of this list. If you want to change it up yourself, you're welcome to do so. Do whatever you want with the deck. Build around it.
Sure.
I think in this list, I'm taking out a Maelstrom Pulse. This card has underperformed for me several times over now. I love Maelstrom Pulse. I already got Drag the Roots. I already got Pick Your Poison. I already have Lily. I already have Quag Feast. I already have Cut Down. I have so much removal for stuff.
That's not 3 mana.
I got Terra Sun. Yeah, that's not 3 mana. While it does kill things, I mean, if I'm trying to blow up tokens, that's what this does, right?
Yeah, so, and there are other ways too potentially to interact with tokens, but I do think Harvester of Misery has a lot of upside in like this particular list.
Yeah, I honestly am at this point. I think I just dropped the 1 Origins, keep it at 2. This is still technically a 2-drop.
Yep.
It's removal. This is where I like to be currently. This is what I would test next.
Yep, I do think going up to 4 cut down is good.
Yeah, this feels a little bit safer. You have less Flytrap combo, so you know don't expect it so often. You can play around with these two, but I think Quartzy Revenant might actually just take over this creature. I'm thinking that this is just better nowadays.
Well, I'm seeing too. I mean, yeah, the one of Harvester of Misery seems sweet to me.
It does, especially with this.
Like, yeah, because if you don't have it early game or draw it or mill it, like it's a great late game top deck. You know?
Really is.
5/4 menace.
5/4 menace can just win the game. And guess what? What if you give it Flying, Lifelink, and Death Touch? Like,
yeah. I'm not going to say no to that.
The more I mention that, the better this
Flying, Lifelink, Death Touch, Menace.
Yeah, it just seems to get better each
all
time.
The keywords. Oops, all keywords. So what are we taking out of the board to get that second Harvester in there? What have you tried? The Maelstrom Pulse. Yeah, the second Pulse.
We already have
so this
one
is fine.
Them, so
yeah.
I'm feeling super comfortable with this. I would tell you guys to hop on in, play this list. I'll have it ready for you guys. Where's it at, Jake?
Well, in fact, Blake, it is available in the link of this video, the description of this video, rather, and it's going to take you to a website called Aether Hub. If you're new to the Cloudpost, take a little trip over to Aether Hub. Blake and I have a Cloudpost account over there, and you can see all of the old Cloudpost lists for you to play, but we want you to download the deck for yourself, and that's how you do so.
That's certainly it, but we will catch you next Friday.
All right, you die, opponent. Good for you.